Test, test. Make sure all mics are working this time.
I
Test, test. Make sure all mics are working this time.
hear you,
All right.
and I hear
Both of
me.
ours. Both of ours are going. Cool. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to another WoW stream. We are going to be making our way to Daenerys tonight. Slap some pirate booty and maybe head to Feralis if we are getting
If
herb
we get
stomped
our
all the way.
booties slapped,
Yep. That is the plan. Huh.
hit things
Yep.
and win.
D- just randomly thought of this. Did you happen to watch? Oh, there's somebody looking for a ZF. Well, we don't have the quest for that yet. But
Zul'Farrak. Oh man,
um, you didn't happen to watch Handsome Man's stream last week, did you?
no.
I was I was listening to it last night when I was dinking around on WoW, and he had a guest on there that guy was off his rocker. Basically, he was basically making the case that the founding fathers supported Hitler, and I was like, okay,
What?
yeah, that
I've
their
heard.
ideals will align with like Hitler's dream or ideal or the thing that he was striving for.
I mean, if you stretch things around a bit, you could make the argument. Um, but I think that falls apart when you get to like the Hitler was not non-interventionist in the way the founding fathers were, and as far as I'm aware, the founding fathers, um, I don't really know what their ideas on race were, but they definitely like didn't. It's really interesting. There was racism, but it was much more diluted across everybody else. You didn't have white as like one unified group. You had a bunch of European peoples. So you had the English and the French who have their who've had their beefs with each other. You have the Spaniards. You have the Germans. You have a whole crapload of different ethnic groups, um, and so they weren't perceived as one. Like it's really weird. Everything it seems like everything today is almost boiled down into brown or not brown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like they wouldn't they like Hitler's idea Hitler's Hitler's idea of like a nationalized race, the German people, it just doesn't make. I mean, I'm sure if you asked them like, should the German peoples be allowed to like determine, you know, should they be able to self-determine as a nation? I'm sure all the founding fathers have been like, well, yeah, like, but that's something that they thought every people ought to do, not not like not white people versus other people. It's interesting because it's hard to think outside of like the multiculturalism we live in these days because everything is so um like kind of homogenized. So so in some ways I guess you could make that argument, but you'd also have to ignore some of the stuff that Hitler did, and they would absolutely be against the economic organization of Hitler, because I know people don't like this, but Hitler was a socialist and he did socialize a lot of a lot of German stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, There's something stealthed around here. Interesting. So that wouldn't have made any sense to them at all. Like they would have been like, what do you mean the government like? And this is something that gets complicated. It's one of the things I love about Tick history. Hitler was a socialist. He socialized things according to the German peoples. And so just like, you know what, it's 10, I don't care. Just like every communist system, the workers overthrow everything. And then somehow it's not the workers who control everything.
Yeah.
It's the party. And then it becomes an authoritarian regime. It's the same thing. Just instead of there being no private property, it's you're allowed to keep your private property so long as you continue to do what the party says. So there were plenty of people who had their property taken because they did not fall in line with Hitler and his social and economic policies. So he was a socialist. Sorry, he was. You can try to say that his views on nationalism and race were right wing, but I mean, the right wing broadly doesn't care about race. At least in my experience, they care more about like legal status and like whether or not you want to be a part of, where you're at. But yeah, no, there's a strain of there's a conspiracy that like the start of World War II, and this is what's frustrating, is there's so much weird shit. If you start digging into stuff, there's weird there's always been weird propaganda about World War II. What's difficult is trying to parse what is real and what's not. But oh yeah, the explosion. That's right. I forgot about that. The crash in the side of the wall. There's an argument to be made that Hitler was sort of like blocked into war by other powers, and he actively tried to avoid war. I haven't delved in like deep enough into this, but it has to do with like secret communications between Germany and Britain. And I'm not familiar with all of it, but the theory is that he actually did not want war with Britain and the broader Western powers. He wanted peace, but there were people who wanted the war because wars. You can profit off of war. Lots of stuff gets sold into war. Lots of stuff has to be made for war. So there's a theory that there was banking financiers who were behind this. And I think actually Bush, is it Ascot Bush or Prescott? Not Ascot. I think that Herbert Walker's dad is supposedly one of those bankers. And I think that he got in trouble for financing the Germans.
Keep it real.
After he was not supposed to.
Have a good one.
Should I be following you and picking up quests? Shit.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing things that aren't
Keep it real.
ZF stuff.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real. Hurry back.
Can I assist you?
Wastewater Bandits and Divinomatic.
Divinomatic ZF.
Oh, that's right. How many free quests do I have? Oof. Getting rid of looking quested.
Talk to me.
Tail fins.
Keep it real.
for a couple more.
Oh, we both have Deadmire. That's funny.
What's up? Glad I could help.
Oh, are you under attack?
Nope.
What the hell? What the fuck? How the hell did that warlock just go underground?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
No.
So a warlock attacked a shaman or a druid. Started getting attacked. Like they got the nets on him, and then all of a sudden, you know, the animation of like rocks, like the ground rumbling and like rocks, like all of a sudden there was that animation. That animation went through the gate over to the like Alliance flight path, and then the warlock popped up.
Weird.
The hell was that? That's fucking weird. Where'd you go? There you are. Would you do me a quick favor and close all Daenerys? Would you share? I only have 3 quests: Wastewander pouch. Oh, you're an Electron.
Yeah, my other 2 characters are in there. And I got invited, and so I was like, why not? My other 2 characters are in there.
Any others? Go ahead. Oh, yeah, I always miss the freaking wanted posters. Thank you. So just the 5?
Yep, and then there's ones over here that'll line up.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Even though we'll I do these first ones, turn in, go back before we go into the cave and stuff, because
Gotcha.
we'll probably cap out on bag space.
What did you think of that guy's? Like, did he go into why? Like how Hitler wasn't a bad guy, or was his argument like
He must have been on the show before or something, because you know how he does his call-ins. So somebody called in and was like, "I disagree with you that our founding fathers like would have sided with Hitler, and that they were all supportive of racism and slavery," and so and then the guy just started laughing. He's like, "See, this is like, you guys aren't well read," and he just kind of started belittling the caller, and then, you know, Christensen like quickly kind of changed the subject, but he didn't really go into it. He went into it a little bit, but I was just like,
Be good.
I don't know what this guy is smoking. Because you had... Sorry, go ahead.
And I was just gonna say, I can kind of appreciate where they're trying to come from, but it's fundamentally like it depends on
What's up? Have a good
if
one.
you accept.
Be good.
Like,
Hey there.
there's a propagandized version of Hitler that we're sold,
Good
where
day
he's
to
like
you.
the devil, and he's evil, and all this crazy stuff. That's just not reality, right? Like, look, one of the things you have to accept is he had to be a pretty fucking charismatic guy, and the people of Germany had to believe that he was going to do good things for Germany. And if you listen to his speeches, I mean, what's interesting is a lot of the stuff that he talks about sounds very reminiscent of what Donald Trump talks about, because he's talking about other people selling out the German nation to other people. Like effectively the elites selling out the common man, which look, very rarely does the common man be like, yeah, let's go to war where I'm gonna get killed. All right. So like, you know, like kind of there's a point to be made there. Um,
Let's still
but
recharge.
whoa, she's evade bugged.
Yep.
Um, but he's not like, I think the much more terrifying thing with Hitler is recognizing that I think that there's a bunch of bad stuff that happened. I think partially
I need to get closer.
I think he did good things for Germany, like in terms of the lead up to World War II. Now, World War II wasn't good for Germany, but you can't deny there's a lot of remarkable things that he did to revitalize Germany after them getting absolutely worked over for World War. Oh wow, that's technically. Do you mind if I need that?
Go for it.
I'm losing 2 strength, but I'm gaining like 8 stamina. Second, I gotta no, hands. You can't really argue that he did a bunch of good for Germany. Now, in the end, I think on balance, assuming people knew that he was going to do this like sort of crazy war shit and start a war with everybody, I'm not sure that it was so clear that he thought that the Jews were the root of all evil initially. And actually, one of the more interesting things is I'm not even sure Hitler knew that he was going to pursue this plan with your fucking big dogs. Oh, I'm disarmed. Do your dogs get bigger with level? Like the higher level you are?
I don't believe so.
Maybe it's just because I play a Tauren. So I'm used to seeing my ghost dogs next to a Tauren rather than an orc. But yeah, it's I don't think it's interesting. I don't think Hitler is the only thing to blame within all of that. I do think he's an important piece, but there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of issues that sort of coalesced that resulted in those problems. I have to wonder if he hadn't gotten on this weird drug regimen, like, would things have gone the way that they did? Because I think a lot of people forget that Germany was winning the war for a while. And it took some very boneheaded mistakes on Hitler's part for the Allies to win. We could have a whole different scenario if Hitler hadn't attacked Russia.
Yeah.
If Hitler hadn't attacked Russia, we very well may have lost the war. That was a catastrophic, boneheaded mistake, tactically on his part. But yeah, it's interesting. It's pretty interesting. I'm interested to hear what his arguments would be, because I could appreciate him saying like the founding fathers were racist. They were, but like our conception of what race is versus what their conception of race is. That's very different.
What else do we have on this?
It's one of the things that annoys me when people are like, whiteness is created to serve the blah blah. It's like, not really, man. The farther back you go, the more racist everybody is towards everybody. Like, it's not just a one-sided thing. Everybody was kind of bigoted towards everybody else, and it was more petty. It does seem like over time, generally speaking, people have gotten less racist. Because it used to not be, ew, those people aren't white. It used to be like, oh, those people are Greek. Oh, those people are French. Oh, those people, those are the English, dirty bastards. Like, oh, those are the Irish. Like, everybody hated everybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Even early on, like, yeah. Irish were not liked.
No.
Italians were not liked. Specifically Sicilians.
Yeah.
Gotta find Caliph. And then we can go turn in, because we'll have to come back here for... someone else. There's Rogue. Got a mage over there. We've got a pally.
Assassin. Do you know where he's supposed to spawn, or is it anywhere here?
He has a wide kind of path.
Oh, yeah. Might make a...
We can always go turn in and come back, so we'll have to come back this way. Be careful. You might be getting attacked. Yep, you're getting attacked.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging.
Oh, did you bail?
Nope, I was just healing. Got him.
My mana is low.
I'm pretty sure... Claps Cheeks. Who's Claps Cheeks?
Saw him coming and he had you targeted. I was like, uh-oh, is this happening? Yep, it is.
Oh, Califstorp is getting...
I can't cast that yet.
Dude, did we pull a bunch of shit?
He has 2 guards with him that are
Oh,
stealth.
I didn't see them. Okay.
But then, yeah, the rogue, I think, just probably was at this camp.
You boys are going hog wild. Right.
I need more mana.
I wonder if you think I
He's coming again. He's coming again.
I need to get closer. ready yet.
Peace.
Alright. Let's go turn in and come back, because we'll have to kill the rogues and the shadow casters. Hunter's like, yeah, I ain't messing with that.
Cheap ass Pally. So I've heard tell. There's a big debate about this. By the way, thank you for mentioning that stream. That's pretty interesting. I'd be curious to hear what the guy has to say. It does sound like he's off his rocker, but it's always interesting to hear like the attempted rationalizations. It's always interesting to hear the rationalizations, but understanding, like, I just have to say, nationalism is not inherently evil.
Right.
Nationalism can be a good thing. What is bad is nationalism plus expansionism. So when you think you need to expand what your nationalism means to other countries and make them part of you. So if you're expansionist, it's a problem, but just being nationalist and loving your country, I see no reason why Italians shouldn't love Italy or the French, France, or the English, England, or people of
Time
the
is
United
money,
States
friend.
loving the United States.
Have a good one.
There's plenty to be proud
Keep it
of
real.
without
Be
denigrating
good.
other countries.
Keep it real. Have a good one. Yo.
Ooh, I just
Be
hit dingle.
good.
Nice.
That
Keep it
means
real.
I get. Ooh, what's my crit now? 20%. Oh yeah. Shoot, what did you say? I got lost in the sauce thanking you because I'll have to listen to that because it's always interesting to hear the weird strains of thought that people come up with.
Yeah, it was just his.
Because they wouldn't support, like the founding fathers wouldn't support Hitler. They'd be like, "Great, let Europe fucking be a trash fire. Stay the fuck out of there."
Right. And they'd be more like, cool, we don't agree with what they're doing, and just let them do their thing.
Yeah, Germany/Europe will sort out Germany/Europe's problems, not our fucking problem. Every
that was
people
like,
should be self-determining.
Because that was a big debate between Hamilton and Jefferson as far as like isolationism versus like international trade and international.
Well, not even trade, just interventionism. And Andrew Jackson had kind of his own unrealistic
I can't cast that yet.
designs, right? Ooh, there's a chest. Oh, you rocked me. Oh.
Angered some people.
Let's still recharge you.
Oh, there's that Pally again. Always bringing a friend. Bringing a friend. He's got a warrior with him.
Are we fighting?
I'm not looking to start something.
Let's see. So we need more mages. Are you hiding? What's happening?
Seeing what they're doing.
Okay. I think they're just doing the quest. I say we go south.
Okay.
Let them do their thing. Oh.
Okay. I think Chrissy's done. Oh, wait.
No. That was an AoE hit.
She had you targeted, so I was like, wait, what?
No, I did. I targeted her and did /thank you. No hard feelings, babe. Oh, we do need rogues.
Yep, rogues and or assass. Yeah, is it rogues and assassins or assassins and? Rogues, assassins, and shadow mages.
Nice. Fucking leather working again? I don't think we were any fun. I think she was hoping we'd be more aggressive. Look, bitch, you came at us every time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that Mograin's Might you got? Nice.
Yep.
I'm out of range and still recharging.
What was the question you asked me before I said I wanted to thank you, though? You brought something up. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something about the game.
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't remember either. A mage without... Oh, wow. Oh, my. Yeah, my melee swing hit for 526 crit. Uh-oh.
Stuck?
Yes. I can't even charge to... I can't charge, there's no path available. What the hell? Maybe I can charge to intervene to you? I can't fucking believe this. I might have to hearth.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get that heal off.
And still recharging. I don't have a
I
target.
can help still.
Can you do slash unstuck or unstick?
Mouse wheel, no mock, auto run, draw sheath weapons, target nearest.
I need more.
Trying to see if there's an I'm not seeing like an unstuck. Support options, macros, add-ons. What?
That worked? Well, you got out.
I will have you know that I was spam charging every enemy that you targeted. I'm out. It's good. You got my... Yeah, you did. Good. I got a wastewater pooch. Wait, I have 6 now? They can keep dropping?
Mm-hmm.
Can you sell the extras?
They look like it. they aren't soul bound.
That spell isn't ready
There's a
yet.
bunch of rogues around here.
I can't cast that yet.
I hate it when my overpower doesn't crit. I feel like I'm robbed.
It's Caliph again. So 2 assassins, a rogue, and 4 mages.
It's still recharging.
Oh, jeez. All right. 2 and 3. 2 and 3.
Oh. No, we already got enough of them. There's an assassin, which I body pulled like a pro. I like how we both realized at the same time. It's funny. Sorry. Didn't mean to leave you hanging. There's another assassin. And we need the mage too, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about you? Oh, I didn't get him quite fast enough, sorry. It looks like I may have pulled some extra friends. Whew! Are there really that few people?
One more, and that should be right here.
It's too
Oh,
far
we need
away.
a Shadow Master. Oh, looks like I found more friendos. Nice.
Not enough mana.
Is that? Yep, that's it for that. So we can turn in or head to the spot south.
I got plenty of room in my bags.
Okay.
It's a boomkin. What did you call it?
Crit chicken.
Crit chicken. Why, thank you very much, sir. I body pulled. Whoa, those are pretty big undead. Greater Anubisath. How is that undead though? Why are there Anubisath constructs? I don't get that. Oh no, those are on Courage. Sorry.
Yep. I think they're supposed to only be there for like the invasion of AQ, and then they go away, but I don't know. Inside, they just stay forever?
I mean, I'm down. Keep like world events going. I wish World War II was still going on. What a great world event that was. Lost Rigger Cove. Oh, it's Chrissy. I gasped at her.
Chrissy was a DEI hire for the Paladin Order, and she just realized that she didn't quite live up to the hype.
Oh, is that why she looked at? Is that why she like thanked Clapped Cheeks? Was that the source of the DEI hire? Was Clapped Cheeks?
That's my guess.
Noise.
She's like, I can sit here and hang with a couple orc boys. Oh, maybe not. I am justified to be here.
Corporal Habel. Another femme human warrior. At least the models are easy to look at. Could be a bunch of night elf men.
That's true.
Oh man, I got super excited for a second.
What?
Oh, I thought that the helm was or the hat that I got was.
I need to get closer.
Are we the same level again? You're 46.
I just dinged
Oh,
on
okay.
the last couple
Fair
dudes
enough.
or whatever.
Is that like a sexual euphemism? You dinged on the last couple of dudes? Like
Yes.
What?
I can't cast that yet. That spell is not ready yet.
Oh, I got a pirate footlocker. Which has a lower map fragment. I also got an earring.
Is
Oh, I
it
got a hoop earring.
left or right?
Doesn't say. Pretty sure. Earrings are usually. Oh wait, is there something we're supposed to grab? I didn't grab Stoli's shipment. Whoops. It's up here, right?
Yep.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. So Sorry, I keep coming back to this because I think it's fascinating. So, what do you think that, like, did that guy ever, like, make the point that he thought, like, we were wrong and Hitler was right or something like that? Or, like, if we were true to our roots, we would see Hitler as a good guy?
The last thing I like remember before they switched, well, before I turned it off because I was like, I'm not listening to this dude anymore, was that like if you, because he was talking to the caller, like if you do your reading, our founding fathers would support they would have been more on Hitler's side than like the Allies side or something like that.
See, I doubt that. I doubt that conclusion. Because there's a bunch of other things that they definitely wouldn't have been, like, on board with. They wouldn't have been on board with Germany's expansionism. Just generally, they would have thought that that was shitty. Because they broadly speaking, were against empire.
Right.
And that depends on the founding father that that also depends on the founding father that you're reading. It's not like they had homogenous views on this stuff, but that's a pretty tall order. The founding fathers, the people who rebelled against fucking England because of a tea tax and not being represented would have supported the what, like the aggressors in a war? I don't know. Did the guy have like an Australian accent or anything?
No, he honestly, he looks a little James Lindsay-ish.
Another guy who's just gone off of his rocker.
Yeah.
It still bothers me that people don't understand, like, his question that, like, you know, was fighting the Nazis the right decision? Like, looking at what we've ultimately, like, where we're at now. And I think the idea is like were the consequences. What were people fighting for in World War II? I think is what he's trying to get at. And would they recognize that today, what they were fighting for back in World War II? Would the American soldiers today, you know, if you brought them today, would they recognize what they fought to protect? And I think that that's a valid point. Like, we have like given up. We've given up on a bunch of things that really we ought not to have given up on. You have a bunch of people who are globalists of some stripe, and you cannot be a globalist without kind of also sort of hating the nation state and thinking that there's something fundamentally broken there. So they want, you know, some sort of oligarchical, one world, what have you, like government, which most people find to be bad. The average person doesn't think that's a good thing.
I need more mana.
That's a fair thing to be unhappy about.
Spell isn't ready yet.
I mean, take a look at what's happening to England. It's just it's falling apart. Like, oh, did you get the head off of that guy?
Yep.
Okay, good. And it seems as though they are becoming more and more racist against white people. It's weird. Like, I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I feel weird saying that, but like, I don't know what else to call it. Like, the kind of what would you call it? The kind of criticism that gets levied against, like people commenting something off color online versus guys who have participated in what would you call it? Like activities involving no consent with people who are not of age to consent. Like you have, it's just insane to me. I don't know how anybody thinks it's a good thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened to the British, like as a people, but they are demoralized in a way that is sad. I think it's a destruction of sort of like the national identity in favor of generic liberal, Western political identity.
I'm out of range.
I'm worried things are going to get worse, not better over there. And when I say over there, I mean like the whole of Europe.
I don't know how they come back from, because aren't they officially a minority now?
Are you talking about
like
Britain
English
specifically?
people. Yeah.
Not within the country, but it's close. And
Maybe it's is it within London?
Oh, absolutely within London they are.
But like I don't know how
completely.
they come back from
that.
Unless...
Like they're a small minority in London. I think London is like 80% like non-British born. Or they weren't like some enormous amount of the population wasn't even born in England, which is nuts if you think about it. So because that means that they're not even just like it's not like they've come in and like they're the children of immigrants. They weren't born in England.
Yeah.
Charging.
Ooh, I got volatile Rome.
Because unless their government starts kicking people out, I think they're just screwed. Like,
I don't think it's possible for them to fix that. There is not enough of them who recognize the problem for what it is. And if they don't recognize the problem now, they're not going to. It's what's Gad Sad call it? It's like suicidal empathy. It's one of the reasons why I think it's so wrong to teach anybody that they are evil because of their like nationality or their ethnicity. Or skin color, another term for that, because if you can't have pride in where you're from, oh wait, I don't want that. Payos. You start hating it, and if you start hating it, you have what's happening in Britain. I don't know how they can let what has happened to their kids, to their sons and their daughters. I don't know how they can allow that to happen and tolerate it. I don't know how the police are capitulating to that. I don't know how they find people to be policemen anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's like the same kind of behavior when you have is it a liberal mindset or what? But like, when you have like the extreme feminists and whatnot, that, and maybe it's not feminism, but when, I don't know what you would call it, but when they like excuse the rapist because they're like, well, it's because they're not white. Like they can't know any better. It's like, what? Like when a
I would label
female...
that as like crazy woke or leftist Democrat if you want, but like, yeah, definitely woke. Like it's buying into that Marxist, the underlying the power game. What is it? The power. What do they call that? The not the oppression Olympics. The oppression hierarchy. I was reading a post the other day where it was a transgender person got into a conflict with a black woman, and they said the principle that you can use is generally people on the far left will take the side of whatever identity is most destructive to like any kind of societal like homogeneity. So naturally, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something insane though. The transgender person had done something, let's say, inappropriate, and the black woman had called it out, complained about it, and the black woman lost her job, even though she hadn't done anything wrong. And you know, if anybody else had done it, they get in trouble. But I thought that was a funny way to judge who the left would support. Whatever's more societally destructive.
Congrats, black woman. You have increased your rank on the oppression ladder, or maybe lost your rank. However,
Not that it. I mean, well, found that there's an even higher level, and you ain't on it. Nice.
Now he's got to get a bunch of frickin' hats.
Let the murder continue. One of the things that I hope for the future is that supposedly the youngest generation are realists about a bunch of brutal things. And I hope one of the things that they're realist about are how you continue to keep a nation like in existence, just very basically in existence, because
That's still recharging.
I think people have taken for granted. I think they've just straight up taken for granted that like the structure of like nations. Like I don't even know how else to put it. Like how do you can take actions that bring more stability and less stability. And we need to be thinking about taking actions that keep the nation stable. It's one of the things that I think, and also sane. It's like healthcare for everybody, like free healthcare for everybody. It's never going to happen. It cannot happen. It is not feasible because of how money and economics work. It will never happen. And really, we shouldn't want it to happen in some ways. That's one of the reasons, like one of the things that I think is funny is like people don't realize that like a lot of people didn't get help before. That was bad. But a lot of people did get health before. Churches, like local groups, there used to be, you know, all kinds of ways that this is done. But, you know, people also had a hell of a lot more responsibility. Oh, oh man, you pulled a party.
Yep.
Wait, what? Where did they go?
Doggos, get your ass back
What the
here.
hell? Yeah, I was like...
It's still recharging.
Oh my god. It never ends.
Recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh boy.
I can't cast that yet.
Where are they even coming from?
I think that campfire respawn. Yeah, because there was like a low level health person right there. This one I don't know.
That is low.
And three more, or
What-
two more.
Okay, yeah. I don't know about these ones.
I think we're starting to have problems with respawns happening so fast that we're pulling new respawns. You're dying, and then we don't have that problem anymore.
I need a target.
Oh my god, just die. Yeah, I just body pulled a guy that's respawned in front of that whole mess.
Okay.
We haven't even looted the people inside the fucking god.
Enough mana.
Wow. Only got like 2 hats out of all that.
I think I got 2 or 3.
Gross.
Also, a disappointing amount of XP. It's okay though.
And they're yellow. It's not like they're green or gray to us. It's weird.
Fuck you, game. Wow, double fucking miss. I miss an overpower, and then I miss a fucking mortal strike. 2 attacks in a row. Thank you for just destroying any attempt at me doing damage. Just
I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
You know what I would love to do for a vacation?
Hmm.
I'd love to go someplace that isn't that what would you call it? Where that hasn't been like polluted by political extremism. Get away. Be surrounded by people who consider all of these things and the risks and actually feel a sense of responsibility about like the future. Because I feel like there's not a lot of people in politics who actually care about the future.
Oh, that was another thing. He didn't go into it, but because after he made his comment, I'm trying to think about what he was saying, but like he's a big fan of Thomas Massey and hates. He's not a big fan of Trump, even though he voted for him, and oh my gosh, doesn't like Rand Paul.
He doesn't like Rand Paul?
And somebody
I mean,
else.
who would this guy like politically?
He likes Thomas Massey. That's about it.
Yeah,
from
but
what
Thomas, like, my problem with Thomas Massey is generally speaking, he, like,
Recharging. My bad.
one of the things that I think we need to start demanding of our politicians is actually fucking doing something. And not doing something is not doing something. And I'll say that again because I think I confused myself. Not doing something is not doing something. So, and one of the things, he's great at calling stuff out, but he's very bad about getting anything done. And the problem is we need our politics, our politicians and our politics have not worked for such a long time. We really need stuff to work. We need politicians to be doing, like, changing things. In a lot of ways, like,
It's too far away.
there's plenty to criticize Trump about. I do think Trump has made mistakes. I think he's going to make mistakes again. But it does seem like Massey and I do like him, like, but my criticism would be, like, stopping something bad is not doing something good. If you stop something bad, that just means all of our problems stay the same. We need to stop bad things and we need to implement good things.
Yeah.
So
It's like that line from Tommy Boy. Great, you've identified the problem. Step 2 is washing it off.
yes.
Like, don't just... Yes, we've identified the problem, but let's do something about it.
And I think the other thing, and this is where I think that the team aspect of politics is so damaging, right? Well, at least they're not doing what the the liberals wanted to do. Well, at least they're not doing what the
I can't cast
what
that
the conservatives would do. We all lose. We all lose with that, like, that kind of an approach. The left and the right, like, I wish the left was more realistic. Like, I don't know what to say about the left at this point because it's so Looney Tune, like stuff basic realities are so far removed. You know, you have people who are complaining about. You have people who are complaining about the removal of people who break the law who are not here legally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so much propaganda horseshit. And have this problem because rather than having two political parties that have different goals, you have the enemy party and the friendly party.
Victory or death.
Clappy cheeks. And it's a danger. It's a danger I think we need to worry about with the conservatives now, because I do think they're going to be I think conservatism writ large, or the Republican Party, if you want to call it that, I think they are in ascendancy now. I think that's how bad the left is, just falling apart. They're just collapsing. But that doesn't make. We've been in such a shitty game that not enacting catastrophic things became like our baseline. Well, now we need to have a really high expectation for people on the right, and we need good people on the right. We need to not make excuses for shitty people on the right. We need to get the fuck rid of shitty people on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I hope that continues. Like, I hope that happens. I really do. But I don't, like, one of the things I worry about is just how many people have bought into the propaganda on Trump, bought into the propaganda on JD Vance.
Oh, thank you for he very much dislikes JD Vance.
Really?
Yes. You
Why?
saying that, I was like, there's another person I remember he like disliked a ton.
Hey, how you doing?
Why?
He didn't explain.
Have a good one.
But you saying that
Be good.
jogged my memory.
Keep it real.
Oh, I got my first piece of plate.
Nice. Is it the bucket helmet?
You tell
There
me.
you go. That's a good helm. It's a good looking helm.
Oh, I need to put my head rune on it.
Can I show you my wares? Keep it real.
Oh, I guess map had me turned around.
Wait, I have another. Oh, I have another turn in. Whoops.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Safe travels. See you later.
Nice. I'm gonna get some. Oh, that's gonna be a good upgrade too. My fucking boots are level 30.
Be seeing ya.
So there's still mail?
Yeah. Now what do I start getting in arms? Do I keep going down Fury? Unbridled Wrath gives an 8% chance. That's really interesting. I'm gonna have to listen to this now because, like,
Yeah.
why he would hate JD Vance makes no sense to me. Unless it's something like super simple, like JD Vance married outside his race. So
He did make some comment about like Queen Asha or something he called her. I'm like, maybe this guy's talked about it in videos he makes or something like that, but I don't understand where this guy's coming from.
What a weird, like, it's so in.
So that being said, I think if after this presidency, if JD runs for president, I don't think that guy's gonna be voting.
Weird. I wonder why I didn't see this. I'm subbed to him.
Time is money, friend.
It's his live
Hurry
stream,
back.
I think from
Talk to
Wednesday, where the thumbnail's like what's his face? Abbott, like on a Hot Wheels toy.
Off and away.
'Cause they were talking about Crockett mentioning he was Hot Wheels.
Yo! Glad I could help.
What's up?
Who's with him though?
Have a good one. Be good.
Stephen Baker? Is that?
That might have been it. Let me look.
Oh, he's a comedian? Okay, turn in stuff.
Yeah, I believe that's him.
Never heard of him. He does look like he might have problems with a traditionally masculine man. Oh, do you have any extra waste wander pouches?
I have 3.
I have 3 as well. You can turn it in again.
I've turned mine in twice, so I'm good if you want to
Oh,
do
sure.
it.
Does it give you XP?
I don't think so once it's turned blue, but you can try.
No, it just gives you gadget Zanrep and then the care package, which is useless. Oh well, thank you. Just to destroy the other one.
Okay.
Anything I should grab now? We still have Dew down there.
Yeah, there's the water survey to pick up, Dune Mall, compound to pick up, thistle shrub, and thirsty goblin.
Yeah, the guy sounds like a sounds like a POS. It's weird. I have like mixed feelings.
Keep it real.
It'd be fascinating to learn a properly. Hold on. Could you share? What do I have? Let me look at Daenerys. So we should have Screecher Spirits.
Yep.
Delivered to McKinley.
Yep.
Dune Mal Compound. Dune Mall. I don't know why I said Mal. Thirsty Goblin and Thistle Shrub. Anything else?
There's the water. Is it this guy? Yeah, this guy should have water survey. No, not him.
Keep it real.
Where's the water survey?
Water survey?
Gadget Zan water survey.
That's Egomatic.
Senior surveyor Fizzle Dowser. Nope, not those guys. Nope, not him.
There's a oh, found it. He's up on this hill. Because I like one of the fascinating things is ethnicity used to be an extension of family. In a way, right? Because you had the way this worked was you had families would grow, and then they would eventually become a group that's too big to be really considered a family, and you'd start to have sort of like a tribe, and then a tribe would turn into a nation.
Right.
So in a way, race. So that's why I say in a way, race is sort of like extended family. But now we've mixed and matched so much separately that doesn't really work, right?
Trying to remember that. Does that go? Was that Abraham or was that Noah? Like it's the tribes of Abraham, right?
Yes.
Like all his sons basically then split up and became different nations.
No. So his seed would be a gift to all nations. But is there something we're supposed to do here?
Yeah, pick up the water.
But it was Jacob's sons that actually became the 12 tribes of Judah. Because remember, Jacob's name was Jacob, and then I can't remember when his name changed. Was it when he... There it is.
Well, because I'm trying to think.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Because Jacob's name got changed to Israel, which is where the name, which is where the name for the nation comes from. It comes from Israel, or it comes from Jacob's name. Because he wrestled God for a blessing.
Mm-hmm. Because it was Ishmael, the one that he basically sent away. Was that the offspring of?
God promised. It wasn't Noah. Was it Abraham? Was it Abraham and Sarah? Why does that not feel right?
Oh, we should probably go turn it in. I think this will take us. No, maybe
No,
not.
I think it was Abraham, because Abraham's son was Isaac. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because God said, "Oh, you're gonna have a child with Sarah, your wife," and they're like, and Sarah was like, "Yeah, I'm old as fuck, yo.
Maybe
Here.
he means my housemaid.
Why don't you sleep with Hagar, my housemaid, Hagar the horrible?" And she did have a son, but God was like, "Yeah, that's not what I said, bro." And like, because of this, like, Ishmael's gonna give you problems for the rest of your life. And I think that's like
Where you get Islam?
yeah, basically. That's the Jewish telling. Where do you turn in? Where do you turn in Deliver to McKinley? Oh, he's in Booty Bay.
Booty
I'm an
Bay.
idiot. I just lost my train of thought.
Because when they're heading to, you know, the plate where God sent them and said, "Hey, go here," and Abraham more than once was like, "Here? No," I said, "There." Here?
back.
There's scary
Glad
people
I
over
could
there.
help.
No, I said over there. But at one point, I forget if it was between the first or second stop.
Yeah, it was it was Abraham and Sarah.
He
And they named Isaac means like laughter, because Sarah laughed when she heard that when Abraham was like, God said you're gonna have a son, and she was like, lol, that's hilarious. This bag of bones doesn't have any more children left in me. And then God was like,
Ye have little faith.
yeah.
But there was a point where maybe I'm getting Noah's and Abraham's, but there's a point where like they disperse, they split, and the Bible talks about one nation gets very dark skin, or like one family member in his tribe gets dark skin, and these ones got more light skin, and all that. But Genesis was like a year and a half ago when we studied that, so things are running together in my mind.
I don't particularly remember anything like that, but I'm sure that there's something along those lines.
Because I remember my wife being like, "Is that where we get black people?" And I was like, I don't. Maybe. I don't think so. I think that's more talking about like the different kind of nationalities that you have in the Middle East. But I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a.
I mean, everybody's some stripe of tan in the Middle East,
right?
So, but yeah, no, but it'd be interesting. I would really love to have like a non-anachronistic. The reason I brought it up is like I would love to have a anachronistic understanding of race, because like that guy talking about the founding fathers being racist. I wonder, like, were they racist, or were there just like they sort of accepted different people are different, and they clearly had an in-group preference, which is good. It's good to have an in-group preference, because people who are in your group are in your group. That's kind of destroyed because ethnicity doesn't really track anymore. Here, let's go this way. Since let those guys sort of have that half. I love that these guys are so small. My charge looks slow. Or they're so big, I mean. Did I say small?
You said small.
Damn it. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm curious. I wonder if people were really that racist back then, or if it was just literally like, you're not part of my family. I don't know you. I don't trust you. And you look like my family, and I don't know you, so I don't trust you. But at least you look like me. And then I don't know that guy doesn't look like me, and I don't know him. So therefore, you know what I mean? Because like that makes sense, right? That's not like hating a race. That's just being like, I don't fucking know you, man. It's almost closer to like a gang understanding of like, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Like you're not wearing the right colors, man.
Yeah.
Because even racism back then changed a lot between, like, what would you call it? Like America's adoption of sort of chattel slavery, and how that was kind of particularly and uniquely terrible in its own way. Because there had always been a kind of a racial component to slavery, in as much as usually it was like the losing group that was subjected to slavery, less maybe an ethnic group per se, unless the ethnic, unless for whatever reason the conflict was along ethnic lines. But like, we restrict our understanding of slavery down to just a couple hundred years. Slavery's been an institution for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
Be interesting to get a broader context, because you still have slavery going on in the Middle East right now, as it's always been practiced, like for thousands of years. But they don't catch any flack for it.
Yeah.
It's the U.S. who stopped having slavery. Like, God, when was it? 150 years ago or something like that. When did the Civil War end? (1865).
Okay.
So
I thought that's
yeah,
when it started.
about 150 years ago. 160, I guess, technically now, right? 65 would be 35 plus 100 puts us at 2,000 plus 25. So yeah, 160. So 160 years ago. Doesn't mean that racism hasn't been happening. Doesn't mean there hasn't been other problems. But holy moly, it's 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
It does not feel like we've been playing that long.
It's what WoW does to you.
I know, right? Oh, we don't need to kill that guy.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, never mind. We don't need to kill the warlocks, I guess.
Yep, just the brutes and the enforcers.
I cannot chain yank Dunmal Brute.
Too heavy?
It just says invalid target.
Not enough mana.
Well, these guys are higher level than us. I was like, man, I'm doing shit damage. I'm not doing bad damage. He just has a lot of HPs.
That spell isn't ready yet.
We gotta go in the cave and take out Gormok.
Why are you running? Why are you running? Don't you have a munt?
I do.
Oh, they got him. Do you have to summon him?
No, he's just in there.
How do I get off me?
There he is. We'll let them go ahead.
We know how to queue.
Is his name Chomp?
Yep.
Chomp.
Chomp, and what was the Night Elf priest's high rise?
High rise.
I like her goggles.
There's gonna be so much of them and so many paladins on the horde side in 2 weeks, but I'm looking forward to making one.
Honestly, an undead pally sounds bamf as fuck. So, you know what? I'm gonna go mine some true silver real quick if
Sure.
I can get there. Go. Got pinned in. What? I can't fucking mine it? What the fuck?
Is it too high?
Whatever it is red. My fucking mining's at almost 200. It requires 230? I'm upset. Can I safely get back to you? I don't think I can. Fuck.
I need to get
I
closer.
brought friends.
I need to target something first. That's still recharging.
Wonder what the fuck I'm supposed to leveling. Ah, dude, I busted my balls so hard to try to get that stuff like updated. Ah, oh well. More to do on my own. Get it to 230.
I'm trying to think. What?
The only thing I can think of is mithril. That's the only thing that's like possibly, because I'm like iron is green to me now.
Yeah. Iron and Mithril's like what, 175? So
I think so.
you're at 2. Yeah, it's got to be able to. If that's 230, then what's small thorium? Is that like 240?
Well, I have a mining guide. I did have a mining guide. Where'd it go?
Because that's a rough stretch if you have just Mithril until then. Which you may have to spend a few nights just running around Badlands. That's where I would think Mithril would be in abundance.
Here, let me know when he spawns. I'm looking at something real quick. 175 to 245. Mithril and True Silver in the hinterlands. Or excuse me, no, yeah, in the hinterlands. I called that right.
Yeah, it probably has more chances of.
Dude, is this guy gonna respawn or what?
Longest respawn ever.
I know. And then Ungoro Crater for 245 to 275.
Makes sense. Yeah, there's a lot of small thorium there. Just run that big circle around the edge.
Yep.
Well, my totem's expired, so we've been waiting here for over 2 minutes.
Yeah, this doesn't seem right because, like, it shouldn't take this long. Gore. Thank you. I like mozzarella. Move my mic away so you can hear my chewing. Sorry.
Come on, Gormarok.
For how quickly the body despawned, I'm surprised it's taking this long to respawn.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Alrighty.
Time to fight our way out. Oh, nope. Time to run! Think we got enough? Do you think we can finish gnarled thistle shrub? Probably not. That requires good drops.
Yeah. We could probably do one more quest, whether it's insect parts or Thistle Shrub Valley.
Centipar. Up to you. I do remember the thistle shrub. Whoa, what's that?
Yeah, that quest can take forever to get
No, what
that
is the?
due.
What is this?
No idea.
So I'm level 46. You're level 47. Damn, you're level 47.
Yeah, when you dinged, when I turned in my next quest, I dinged.
Noise.
I'm out of range.
Oh, wow. I do not great damage to this guy.
It's too far away. That's still recharging. I need more mana.
Think we'll be able to get another level before we finish today?
Probably not. It's
Unlikely.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. Not enough mana. That's
Can the little guys drop it too?
No. I don't even think they're lootable.
Or I'm getting like worked on these.
I can't cast that yet.
Fucking miss. God.
Yet. That's still recharging.
How many fucking overpowers are gonna miss in like 5 minutes? Jeez, this is my third one. I have like an 80% chance for it to crit. Hey, 2.
It's too far away. My mana is low.
Voice.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Checking to see if I have any more mana stuff that I just haven't cared about.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Has some mana pots, my dude.
Thank you. Oh, you son of
You stood up?
a... I hit D on my keyboard, so I turned slightly.
That'll screw up a good set. Oh, you can... Okay. I guess you're already there. You bandaged?
Yep. Okay, looks like this area's spawned back. I got wolves up, so let's grab a couple.
Thank you, sir. How the hell did that happen? Oh my god, die! What the fuck? Yeah, fighting stuff that's 50 is annoying.
I need more mana. My mana is low.
I miss an annoying amount of times. Well, all the Centaur parts are... Oh, dude, you still need to drink. I'm sorry, man.
No, that I was full going into that fight.
Oh my god, what happened?
It's just how little mana I have.
Oh, I guess you got all, like, strength gear and stuff, huh?
Yep.
Oh, man. Just trying to get your heal to cancel by being out of LOS. He's a 50.
Charge. I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
The hell?
The drone
Workers
ones
will run. Don't forget to check mine for loot now, because I already have 5 out of 5. Anything?
Nothing.
Lame. Oh my fucking god. Try to apply rend. Dodge. Try to apply rend. Parry. Try to apply rend. Miss.
It's too far away.
My god. What are these things fucking dodge break? God damn. That thing dodged a mortal strike and 2 executes. Oh wait, my charge is not. I'm dummy. Nothing for you?
I'm out of range.
Nope.
It's too far away.
I'm starting to worry that there's like drops that we didn't get or something. There you go. There's another one.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Ooh, need.
That's all.
That's fucking lame.
It's still recharging. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
There's one.
How dare you win that green place steal lockbox? It's the only thing I ever wanted, bro. Ah.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Interesting. I wonder if it's a level thing. Because I was able to pull some of the flyers, but I wasn't able to pull this one.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Fucking miss, my god. Nothing again.
Yep.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
There we go.
Thank the Lord. On the money. Look at that.
All right, turn in and call it a night.
Agreed. Listen to some idiot talk about how Hitler is right at home with the founding fathers. What's weird is I can't tell if he's racist or if he's woke. Because, like, the racist people, like, the woke people would be like, yeah, that's right. Founding fathers are all racist, fascist, blah, 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 blah. But it's weird to hear a right-winger be like, yeah, the founding fathers were basically like Hitler, and they like would have supported Hitler.
Yeah.
I don't think so, bro.
And he meant, like, because there's a point where he mentioned he liked some people on the left, and he doesn't like some people on the right, and Christensen's like, I don't know how to respond. Like, I don't know what your political leanings are, sir.
Nonsense is probably what it sounds like.
It's like, I am having a hard time understanding where you align politically.
Mental illness, so you belong on the left. You can smell tacos.
Like, I can't remember if he said he liked AOC or if he liked Crockett, but like, he mentions, like,
Oh
one
my
of
god, if he
those-
likes either of those, he's a fucking moron.
one of those people. I'm like, yeah. But if you read the comments on that live stream, like, go to that video and look at the comments, people are just like, who the hell did you have on your show tonight?
A retard.
I got the best deals anywhere. Be good. Have a good one. Do I have a
Dude,
deal for you?
8K. Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's
Yeah,
mad.
somebody's... I don't know what is going on, but I'm gonna have to
Gonna have to dad
Keep it
out
real.
quick.
throw some people around.
You will sell for more. Ooh, 11K. I like that. Dude, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars away from leveling.
Salutations.
It's almost 3 levels tonight.
Nice.
You have a
Not
great day
too
now.
shabby.
Yeah, I think that is it for the turn-ins besides McKinley, so...
Check out the crit chicken in here. His name is Creus Claw, and he's part of the guild Grabbing Snacks. I don't know why, that just all works for me.
Double.
Alright, well, that is going to conclude the stream for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Oh, sorry. Looks like Muse Meow made a comment that I am just seeing now.
Uh-oh.
Mormons also believe black people were fence sitters during the war in heaven before everyone was born.
That's right.
There you go.
They think that it's a curse.
Yeah.
Not racist.
But that will conclude the stream. I'll be back on Tuesday. More mage healing. But thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Take it easy.